number one?
He told me first. Actually, he hinted at the idea on Thursday. He brought me in his meeting room and said, we're going to look to give you an opportunity on field goal. You know, we've been chomping at the bit to get it. And then on Friday, during practice, he calls me over and he lets me know.
What was it like when you heard that?
I mean, it's good to hear, you know. All you've been doing is working for it, and then you finally get it. It's a good feeling.
Your first game being a night game, was it difficult kind of mentally, where I'm sure you were pretty excited for it?
I mean, yeah, I'm excited. It's part of the game. I mean, it's like I said, it's everything you've worked for. But, I mean, to be quite honest with you, I wasn't really as nervous. Like, I was honestly shocked with myself. Like, I went out there, I'm like, holy crap, I'm about to be nervous. And then I get out there, I'm like, wow, I'm not nervous at all. Yeah.
What was the doinker like?
Well, I mean, I kicked it, and it's, like, usually you can tell, like, if it's going to go in. And I kicked it, I'm like, wait a minute. And then, yeah, and then it went in. I mean, but it felt like a good kick. I mean, at the beginning of that half, I felt wind going that way a little bit, but.
What was your reaction when you saw it? Did you know it went in right away?
Like, when I kick it, like, if you get the feeling, like, then it's going to go in. But, I mean, I thought it was going to go in, and I saw it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. But, yeah.
That's a pretty good feeling, right?
Really good feeling. Career long. It's always good.
So, has it given you confidence that you got off to a fast start?
Yeah, really good confidence. I mean, I was confident before I went out there and hit it. I mean, you treat every play the same way you would every time you go kick a ball, whether it's out here, whether it's in the game. How you kick a ball is how you kick a ball.
Where's this confidence come from?
Well, I mean, I would say it's more of like the habits you create, because like I try to like treat everything the way I would treat, like, how do I word this? I treat everything the same, so like I'll never go out there and kick it and like say I miss. There's no way I can look back and be like, oh, I wish I would have done that, wish I would have done that better, because I try to do it my best every time, everything I do.
Have you talked to Nate Kaeding? Has he worked with you at all? Or?
Yes, I have talked to Nate a few times. He's come to a few of our practices, giving me tips and things like that, and I'm pretty sure he was at one of the games, whether it was Iowa State or Nevada, in the stands, and he was giving Coach LeVar observations he saw, things like that.
Have you had much communication with Keith Duncan, considering that you have the same coach?
Yeah. So I'm in like a text group chat with him or whatever, and yeah, I mean it's the same form. We have the same form coach, so I mean he's probably one of the biggest helpers I have because we have so much to relate about, and our form is pretty much the same. So like if I have little kinks here and there, he's the guy you can go to fix it.
Has he been able to give any wisdom as somebody who had been attempting some big kicks as a true freshman himself?
Yes. So he gave me basically like wind patterns and Kaeding and things like that would like help me like to adjust to the wind and adrenaline rush, like how to treat that, how to like calm yourself. And Shudak, honestly, I do like deep breaths before I go out there. It calms your heart rate if you can feel it pumping up, so it helps you stay more relaxed.
So what's your range, do you think?
Well, it adjusts day to day. I have a line, they call it, so the yard line that we need to get the ball to kick, and usually I determine that before the game.